publictransit.org and click on the Report a Problem icon to submit a report online.
Hello, my name is Codemaster Jamal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be making a devlog for Virtual Monsters. This devlog will be a little shorter than normal, but I managed to slip in just a few things just to keep things interesting. This devlog will be called Unfortunate Circumstances. I am deeply sorry to inform you guys that I have a lot of bad news. Some news I will wait until much later to reveal to you, but for now, the bad news is that I have to wait a while to work on Virtual Monsters. If you guys were unaware, I'm currently homeless for a number of reasons, many of which are my own fault. Because of this, I've lost a number of my equipment, which I would normally use to make content. Currently, what you are staring at is my laptop. It's an HP laptop that I have been using to develop Virtual Monsters. It's currently running Windows 11, and basically it's not that bad of a computer. It's everything I use to make Virtual Monsters, as I already said. The hardware for the computer is fried, but it can be salvaged. It currently costs roughly $300 to fix a laptop, and normally I would just buy a new one, but the files on this laptop are very important to me. Thus, I must find some way to fix the laptop. As always, I'm not asking for money from you guys. Under no circumstances, do not send me money via Cash App or PayPal. I would never do anything like this, even in my worst times of need. I'm a man. Whatever trouble I get myself into, I can get myself out of. The only thing I will ask for is for you to watch the video until the end, and if you can, try listening to some of the music that can be found throughout this devlog. I would greatly appreciate it. This is definitely going to prolong the development of my game until I can get the laptop fixed, but I managed to back the game up and its files on another hard drive. The state of the game was roughly 1 month ago, and let's just say it's going to take some time before I can get the game back to where it was. Fortunately for you guys, I have some footage from then, and I can show off a few things I was working on before my laptop crashed. I can still make developments for the game in other ways, but I just thought I would show this off for my memory of the clips fade. So it doesn't feel like a real devlog, but it's definitely a devlog for Virtual Monsters. If you enjoy watching the video, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more Virtual Monsters content. This is a 26th devlog for Virtual Monsters. How's it going, everyone? I thought I would take the time to patch things up. Get it? I know, it's kind of a stupid joke, but I just wanted to talk about the few developments I made towards the domain editor. If you've been watching my shorts for Virtual Monsters, you would know that I was working on the domain editor. For the domain editor, as of now, you can completely customize your domain to your liking, as well as visit your domain. Back when Virtual Monsters was an online game, I had the idea of being able to release a custom domain and then the ability to visit the domains of anyone on your friends list. It would have been sort of a cool online social environment for people you got close to in the game. If I ever get my server back online again, this will definitely be something I will experiment more with later in the future. For right now, the game has a lot of features, and something like multiplayer is really hard to tackle alone. As you know, you can buy assets for your domain inside of the domain editor. I added a feature that highlights the asset depending on if you can or cannot move or pick up an object. If you can place the object down, it's green. If you can't, it's red. Something simple. It's almost like I built a level builder inside of Unity, like I built Unity inside of Unity. Get it? Sorry, it's another stupid joke. I also technically added the ability to move and delete objects, but as of right now, I still need to work on this, which is why I haven't shown it off as much. As you can see here, the objects are highlighted in blue when using the move or delete assets menu. I would like to make one devlog dedicated to the domain editor specifically, so for now, I don't have much to say about it. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is that I spent a rather large amount of time converting all of the music files for the game from a WAV file to MP3s. This is only for the songs I made specifically for the game and doesn't include sound effects I made for the game. The purpose of this is to help the game load scenes quicker. I know it sounds really dumb, but it is actually very effective and has saved a lot of time. I had issues with the game loading the main overworld scene of the game, in this case Blutopia or Demitime. The game itself is still meant to be an open world game, but open world games are very large, and simply put, a lot of computers and monitors simply cannot handle the massive amount of data it takes in frames for most of these virtual worlds. This is in terms of loading geometry. I'm also using a large amount of the music files for the domain editor, as you are allowed to customize what song is played when you load your domain. So it may have seemed like a small problem, but I really needed to do this for the game, even though I really didn't want to at first. In order to make the files play quicker, one trick is to simply convert the files to MP3s, as you can see on the screen. The files itself will actually be a fraction of the size, which helps load it quicker, but then there's still some things in Unity that you need to do in order to help it load quicker. You will have to mess with the settings of the audio clip a bit just to get the music to load quicker. A lot of this has to do with threading, and loading too many tasks on a single thread can cause the game to slow down. This is something that cannot be acceptable in modern gaming and programming, and as such I need to fix this. The only issue with this is that it takes the game a while to load the music, but for the most part the game is able to load quicker in between scenes. It may still take a while to reach the main region in the game, such as Utopia, Neotopia, Oceanopolis, etc. But the amount of time it takes to load the scene is significantly different. It may take up to 10 to 15 seconds, if not less, to load those scenes, which is still a long time for modern gaming. If there was a way to make things quicker, trust me, I would do it, but I think for now this is fine. It's actually hard to showcase in the clips that I upload to YouTube how long it actually used to take to transition from one scene to the next, at least that main overworld scene that you have, which is actually a large part of the game. This also includes the virtual world, it's like the main hub for the game, but sometimes it would actually take 5 to 10 minutes just to load those main scenes. So the fact that it can take 8 seconds to do this now feels a lot better. I'm currently working on the code for the monster compiler screen. I had the code almost finished, but I may have to rework the code after I fix my computer or find some way to restore my files onto another computer. With this in mind, the next thing I would have worked on would be putting monsters into the game and then finishing up the battle system. This means that we will be getting the fully animated 3D models in the overworld and then being able to watch them fight in the battle mode. I'm not entirely sure what to call the battle scene for the game, but for now, let's just call it battle mode. We need monsters in the game if we want a working monster compiler. There's also a few more interactive UI screens for the overworld, but outside of this, our game is actually almost finished. It's at the point where I can release a demo, but that's something I will hold off on for a while. Well, I said that this devlog wasn't going to be too long, but it's definitely long enough to consider a devlog. It's definitely not a short, but I really try not to make devlogs this short. For the most part, this will be the end of the video. I'm using another laptop to actually build my content, and well, basically there's no telling how long this laptop's actually going to last. Granted, the lifespan of my last laptop wasn't that long either, so I don't expect this laptop to last for a long time. But I am looking for work. I am trying to find some other ways of financing myself, but I would really like to be able to live off my content. If you like watching this video, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more virtual monster content. I would also greatly appreciate it if you would take the time to listen to some of the music from Virtual Monsters, from the Virtual Monsters soundtrack as well. Thanks for watching the video. Keep making games. Till next time, this is Codemaster Jamal, and I'm signing out.